So it's a reason why a lot of people are not living the way they're supposed to. It's a reason why a lot of people are broke, and it's a reason why a lot of people struggle for generations. I mean, their whole life, 10, 20, 50, 70 years, and walking with God. And personally, listen, some people not gonna like me because I'm a little in your face, but I definitely feel like it's not God's will for you to stay broke. You know, you might be broke, but it's not God's will for you to stay broke. Does that mean it's going to be easy? No. But I'm going to tell you, you follow what we talking about here as I follow it, and I promise you, as sure as I believe in the God of the Bible, that your life will change. So I'm going to talk to you today about something that is going to require you to change the way you think. And I'm gonna debunk a lot of the myths about money right now. So 3 scriptures I want to focus on, and you can Google them to find out where they're at. I would suggest you add them to what your foundational life scriptures. And one is in Habakkuk, and it says, "Write the vision, make it plain." And another is in Proverbs, where it says, "Where there's no vision, the people perish." And the other is, I'm not sure, but it says, "Delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart." Now, those 3 scriptures are the foundation for why I'm telling you that a lot of people are living selfishly. A lot of people who say, "Oh, it's all about money. Nah, I don't want to follow this. Oh, this is all about money." Blah, 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 blah. And a lot of people who are saying, it's more to life. Yeah, it's more to life than that. But here's what I'm telling you, that there is a plan for the money. God gives you money with a plan. Another scripture is Deuteronomy 8:18, where it says, "But you will remember the Lord your God, for it is he that gives you power to get wealth." So he can establish his covenant in the earth. So it's a purpose. But here's what you have to do. You have to have a vision. See, people right now, if you don't have a vision, it hurts. It hurts in life to not have a vision. You know why? Because vision is what inspires people. Vision is what inspires marriages. Vision is what inspires relationships, companies, your kids, everything. Vision. People follow vision. They don't follow people. You don't follow Martin Luther King. You followed his vision, where we were going. So I'm telling you that if you want to change your life from the state you are in to where you want to go, it's important right now that we get our vision clear. Says it, where there's no vision, the people perish. See, that's King Solomon talking. If you don't know about King Solomon, one of the wisest, richest kings to ever exist. People came from miles away, other kings and queens to counsel with him and to talk to him because, my man was just blessed. And here's what he said: where you don't have a vision, people perish. Let's rephrase that. Where you don't have a vision, the marriage is going to perish. Where you don't have a vision, the relationship is going to perish. The company is going to perish. Your finances, your bank account is going to perish. And I struggle with this. I struggle going back and forth between my vision and forgetting it, and getting it and forgetting it, and updating it. And I struggle with this, but we can't. Every time I struggle with it is when it starts to hurt, is when I start to get confused. Oh God, but here's what you have to do. Here is the instruction for anyone who wants to be on the God-made millionaire path. You want to live this full life that God has for you? Here's what you have to do. You have to write your vision, and you have to make it plain. The vision is what's inside of you. Stop waiting for God to give you what he's already given you, what's inside of you. It might be lying dormant because years and years of stuff has beat it out of you, and you started out in high school or elementary school and you said, this is inside of me, I'm going at it. But you know what happens? Life starts to beat the hell out of you, and try to beat that dream out of you, and start to beat that vision out of you. And you start out and you're like, man, I'm gonna take over the world. And by 30 years old, you're like, if I could just get a job, make enough to pay my bills, put a little money in the 401k, I'll be okay. See, that's what you cannot do. You can't lose sight of your vision, because when you lose sight of your vision, that's where life starts to get boring. You start to get complacent. You aim low. And that's what God said destroys people. People perish like that. And you end up going through the rest of your life just like existing, not even thriving, not even going for what God has for you, literally just existing for 30, 40, 50 years. So I'm telling you today, write your vision down. Tomorrow, I'm going to talk about how to expound on this. I'm going to talk about how to take this and what money you think you need, and it's going to change your life. I want you to write what you see, what you feel inside of you. I always ask this question: if you had a genie, one wish, you could be doing anything. You can't wish for $1 million or world peace. You can't wish for that. You can only wish to be doing something professionally, career-wise, foundation-wise, ministry-wise. What would you be doing if you had one wish? And that's going to start to clarify what your true vision is that's been lying dormant inside of you. I'd have my own restaurant. I have my own TV show. I'd be doing comedy. I'd be doing hair. Whatever it may be, if you had one wish, what would it be? God Made Millionaire. We'll see you tomorrow. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Please share the video if you really enjoyed it. And if you really loved it, subscribe to the YouTube channel, because we coming at you. God bless.